Good morning. It is now week 3. I finished my flyer for my exhibition last night and it looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it. But I have a lot of stuff to go on and I'm working one of the mornings this week, so I have a lot of stuff I need to get done today before I can't be in here early Wednesday. I should have come earlier, but I was sleepy. So I'm just gonna write some of my brain down on paper. I'm gonna work on this guy, try to get that kind of just molded out enough. And then this stupid chair, I kind of need glue for it to start attaching the fabric. However, I did not purchase that. So, I don't know what to do. I also ran out of my thin thread. I have thicker thread, but I could just sew it on, but I kind of like the texture of it getting scrunched, so I don't know how I would do that with just like thread, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just mix up some plaster and attach it that way. I don't know. Probably not. That's probably a terrible idea, but yeah, I need to get some shit done. So, let's go. I got a lot done today. I didn't really film it, but I'm almost done with the chair. Ignore the fabric on top. But I finished that. I added some, some more accent parts to it. And then I broke that because it just looked very visually flat. So I broke some of those posts. But I'm really excited. It's coming together. It still looks a little boring, so I'm gonna add a bunch more. This is just kind of like the base of it. But yeah, so exciting. And then I also whipped out my head. I'm starting on the portrait head, but I didn't film a lot, but that's okay. Because I needed to grind, but I'm gonna go to the library tomorrow and go home and eat food.
Location sort of pins for you to see what floor you're going to.
You're not that
Also, like Harbor Island, Bayshore. So it's a pretty big picture, and it grows. So this is basically what we keep all of the Oracle down here in paper format. Nothing too exciting. Yeah.
So
Cuneiform is recognized as one of the humanity's first written languages. These are definitely from the 1400s. I can't remember the exact date currently, but
is there a translation of them?
you kind of just used what you had, unfortunately. I mean,
Someone has to skin
Use
my
every
brow.
part.
I mean,
use every part of the body.
I'm not gonna use it.
You know.
Today we went to the library to try to find some resources for a senior thesis. Sadly, I did not find any because I decided to go on a tour with the lovely ladies who are in charge of the archives. And the archives are just anything that's super rare, super expensive, maybe really old, easily damaged. No one can check it out. There's some really cool stuff back there. there. But sadly, it's all by appointment, and you're not even allowed to browse it. The most you can do is ask for a tour, like what I just did. But you have to make an appointment, and you'll have a conversation about what you're looking for, and then they'll look and try to find every document you need, because it is kind of a mess and super cluttery and not the most organized. But that was really cool. They had some of the most, like, I think it's probably the first version of fan fiction in modern times, at least. They had a bunch of Star Trek and Star Wars fan fiction that was just written into a giant book, which that was really interesting to look at. And then they had so much stuff. I can't even, my brain is just amazed. And all the books were so gorgeous because it has that historical care. And there's so many of them made from animal skin too, which was really interesting to see. She said she has one back room that lights are off. It's temperature controlled to keep up the just the health of the books, because she had a bunch of scrolls and things that are from like BC. I don't know exactly the dates for everything, but she said she had a book back there that was using human skin, but she couldn't remember, so she was just letting me touch animal skin. She's like, this could be human, it might not be, I don't know. But that was really, really interesting to see. I was really grateful to be able to see that before I graduate. But I still have to go back and check out some books for my senior thesis. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Today, I'm gonna get some work done because I have to open tomorrow, so I can't stay too late. But yeah, I just made some lunch and I'm gonna eat and get some work done.
Too dry. We'll dry it out in here. The only thing that I can do if we dry it out. And be careful, that's hot.
The audio is really bad, but I've been glazing my pieces. I'll show you. The audio is probably really bad, but I've been glazing my pieces. All of those are glazed. I still have to do this and these. Right now I'm doing my pant imprints, which I'll show you for this one. I took some Mark's Tamuku, I don't know. Put it in a little cup and I watered it down. And it should allegedly kind of bleed into, you know, the imprint. Oh, I spilled. Hold on, I need to pay attention. And this is what I get. I'm gonna wipe it real quick with a semi-damp sponge. Should obviously clean that up, clean around it. And then I'm gonna glaze the outer parts white. I didn't film much today, but I'm almost done with my chair. There's still a few things that look funky. I love this visually. But the rest, like, that doesn't look bad from the back, as you can see. But I feel like I need something in the front, or else it doesn't look as good. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. But it looks pretty good. I'm happy.